Hi everyone, my name's Sonia Strong, for those of you who don't know. I just wanted to share a few tips that I have gathered over the years to do with sleep. I was diagnosed with chronic insomnia quite a few years ago and struggled with sleep from birth pretty much. And I've had a couple of breakdowns, serious breakdowns, in the last 10 years, and I've blamed that mainly on the lack of sleep, not getting into a routine, not getting a minimum of a 4-hour REM cycle in one night. So I wrote an article for Watch Fit magazine. I called it Sleep Hygiene, and it occurred to me that we look after our dental hygiene, our skin hygiene, nails hygiene, our hair hygiene, what we're putting in our bodies, so nutrition, exercise, all of those things. We're all trying hard to be hygienic with it. But sleep hygiene, it isn't spoken about as much as what I think it should be. And when you go to your GP nowadays, they'll recommend all of the natural supplements, such as Calms, which is just valerian, hops, passion flower, all of those natural things. But that doesn't help some people's brains. It can help you to relax, but sometimes it doesn't help you to drop into a deep sleep. So one of the things that I came across that really helped me was a magnesium supplement. And you can get the supplement, I think, a maximum dose, 500 milligrams. It's a fantastic mineral to add to your daily supplements. And it's one of the 7 essential macro minerals that we need every day. It plays an important role in over 300 enzyme reactions within the body, including metabolizing of our food and the synthesis of fatty acids. And it was proven recently that a magnesium deficiency is linked to poor sleep patterns, insulin resistance, coronary heart disease, osteoporosis. So I recommend magnesium supplements to anyone and everyone that I know. The one that I use personally is magnesium with B6. There's a lovely range of magnesium oils as well that you can spray directly onto the skin. I sometimes do that at night, just massage a little bit into my arms and into my shoulders, and your body tells you immediately if you're magnesium deficient because you'll get quite an itch. It might even burn a little bit, and then you get magnesium flakes that you can put in the bath. So I'm a huge magnesium fan. You can get it anywhere. You can pick it up anywhere. So that would be the first port of call for me on a supplement level. I came across a remedy called Dormiasan, and it's a mix of valerian hops. So it's oral drops that you put into some water or into say a small glass of juice. It's quite bitter tasting, but it's completely natural, and I think you should take it around 2 hours before you go to bed. And a lot of people have had some really great results, and you can pick that up at Holland and Barrett. I'm not selling anything that I'm talking about, but I am flinging things around apparently. I'm just making basic recommendations because of where I've been with sleep. It's been a constant uphill battle. So hormonally, it's serotonin that monitors our mood and sleep patterns. And we now know that serotonin is found in the gut and the brain. The majority of serotonin is formulated in the gut. So obviously our diet is so important when we are looking at our serotonin levels. And again, I found a really nice supplement called 5-HTP, and basically it transforms the neurotransmitters into serotonin in the brain. And it's also really good for headaches, depression. It can decrease hunger, cravings, so perfect for anyone who wants to lose a few pounds. And definitely helps by stimulating natural serotonin levels so that you feel more alert during the day and you're able to switch off more easily at night time. I like a good old-fashioned remedy, a nice hot milk at bedtime. If it's a warm night, I go for a cold milk, but religiously every single day I do a pint of milk. I'm not saying that you have to do a pint of milk, but I really, really recommend it. And dairy products, especially milk, are rich in the amino acid tryptophan, and that helps in the production of the brain chemicals that help us sleep, so serotonin and melatonin. When it's a cold night, and we get a lot of that in the UK, I sleep on an electric blanket safely, so it's been tested, so it's not going to blow up at any point, and just put it on a low heat, and sometimes that can help to make me feel sleepy. And if I don't fancy milk, sometimes I'll have a herbal tea, something like chamomile. And you can get loads of teas now, nighttime teas. Sometimes they have like lavender in and things. But while we're still on the subject of food such as yogurts, oats, bananas, poultry, eggs, tuna, peanuts, they all contain really good amounts of tryptophan. The foods that you should try and avoid are things like pork, cheese, chocolate, aubergine, what else? Tomatoes, potatoes. They all contain an amino acid rich in tyramine, which the body converts to noradrenaline, which then stimulates the brain, like nicotine does. So try and avoid those types of foods, especially in the evening. And as I've mentioned, nicotine, if you are a smoker or a vapor, try and have your last smoke at least an hour before you go to bed. And try and avoid eating too close to bedtime as well. If your body's still trying to digest food, it isn't, you're not allowing it the time to fully relax. And if you eat too close to sleeping, the hormone that's kind of like our master hormone, leptin, it doesn't kick in efficiently, and that controls our metabolic rate. So that then in turn can lead to weight gain and slower metabolism. So food and diet play a massive part in for sleep hygiene. Another little thing that helped me many years ago, and I still stick by it, it's a mood ball. So I had I'm a little bit scared of the dark, I don't mind admitting that. So I always have, like, say, the lantern light on, or just a very low light outside the bedroom. So it's dark inside the bedroom, but I've got like a light path that I can follow if I need to get up to go to the toilet or anything. But I picked up a mood ball, I think from B&Q, and it was only like £20 or something. And the colour that resonates with me is more like the pinks and the purples. And I just sometimes put that in the bathroom, and the glow of the mood ball slightly enters my bedroom. I find it so calming, so relaxing. So yeah, we know we should be avoiding bright light or blue light, anything artificial at night time, because that sends a signal to the brain to say, right, hi, it's time to concentrate, get on with life, perform some tasks. So softer colours like the pinks and the purples are really, really good for when you want to switch off. Routine is another really important thing. Trying to adapt a bedtime routine, which includes going to sleep and waking up around similar times, is ideal to try and get your body clock used to when it's time to switch off and be alert. So I recommend for at least 5 days out of 7, try to form a pattern, and even keep a little sleep journal to identify what worked for you and what didn't. There's so many lovely pieces of music nowadays, meditation music and music specifically for sleep to switch the brain off. There's been so many studies about sound healing and different frequencies, and how it's all to do with the beta and theta waves in the brain. Sometimes I'll just go on YouTube at night and type in sleep music and find something like 10 to 20 minutes long. But I took it one step further. I'm so interested in the mind and in the brain, and about how we can look after ourselves more efficiently. So I started a sound experiment with music. I called it the chakra experiment, and specifically I want to focus on composing music that is great to listen to at night time to switch the brain off. So if you visit Sonia Strong on YouTube, it's a new channel, and I think I've got about 4 pieces of music on there that I've composed already. I started with the crown chakra, and I've done the heart chakra, and at the moment I'm working on the one for the throat and the third eye, because I just believe that it can go slightly deeper than just what's happening in our bodies. It can also be about our etheric body, so what connects us to ourselves, but also to our external environment. So I really recommend having a look on the internet for some really peaceful, relaxing pieces of music that you could put in your ears at night. And if you're sharing a bed with somebody who doesn't have a problem with sleep, then just stick it in, even in just one earphone in, so that you're not disturbing the person next to you. And that's it for now. I've got another few tips and a little experiment, but I'll do that on the next video. So I hope everyone has a really good sleep tonight. One more thing, lavender, pure lavender, so nice. Just a few drops on your pillow can really help to switch you off. Eucalyptus and chamomile are another 2 essential oils that are perfect to relax. And if you don't want to put it on your pillow, you can just put a few drops onto a tissue and just inhale it. So yeah, big fan of aromatherapy. So I'm going to say over and out for now, and when I do another little video, we're going to talk about position and temperature, maybe a bit of feng shui, exercise, the other components that would help you have a good night's sleep. Alright, over and out. Good night. Bye everyone.